Welcome to the show. It's Davin and Anna live on Facebook and YouTube.
Come on.
How about that Walking Dead finale last night, huh?
I'm glad that the bat starved a little bit.
The bat starved?
His bat.
Oh, Lucille starved.
Lucille, yeah.
Yeah. Don't give too much away.
Why not? If you didn't watch it, too bad for you. It was a finale.
Yeah.
Should have been there and done that. Spoilers are all over the internet.
That's true.
So I'm not going to save you from it. That's for sure.
Okay, so what did you think about the Walking Dead finale?
I'm devastated, but because I knew she was going to go like three shows ago.
Right.
I knew it was going to happen, but I am going to miss Sasha, and she's so beautiful, and I'm just going to miss her. But now I can stalk her on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Totally.
So, yeah, I can totally stalk her. Get it?
So we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We have musical guest Greg Finger of the Greg Finger Band, a really, really amazing vocalist. I'm excited to have him on the show.
So excited.
And you guys, and he's coming to the Boston area, from what I understand, pretty
Sunderland,
soon.
Mass.
Sunderland.
Yes.
We're going to talk to him in a couple minutes. But right now, I want to get behind or get to the bottom of the story. Remember just a few days ago, I-85 there in Atlanta caught fire?
You know what? I've been so crazy with the kids and everything that's going on.
Right.
I saw the burning. I saw people online, like my friends saying, oh my God, are my friends all, safe? Everybody's okay? That kind of thing.
Right. No, they did the whole safety checks and stuff, but it's going to take them months to rebuild this bridge because the whole bridge collapsed thanks to arson done. They caught this guy, one of three people suspected. The guy on our screen right now apparently is a crackhead. He was smoking crack before he maliciously started the fire under the bridge.
Oh, so you're not kidding? He's really a crackhead.
No, I'm not joking. He really is.
Because you're talking about Atlanta. That's like just.
No, crackheads down there.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's just like part of the conversation. It's like she's such a crackhead.
We're not talking about the Falcons. Okay. We're talking about this guy under the bridge. But this is the blaze that this guy said. If you didn't catch it on national news.
Look at that.
I know, right?
Holy.
Yes, indeed. Holy indeed. I mean, it's just a major fire.
Just him and some other guys?
He's one of three suspects that they actually caught. The bright side, though, is he did earn his Campfire Webelow patch. And so he is going to graduate to full-on Boy Scout after that.
Dang.
You know what kind of blows me away about this story, though?
Everything?
Honestly? Well, yeah, everything. But here's the thing. Like this guy, I'm going to bring the picture back up again. He set this huge blaze. Right? You see this blaze?
Yeah, I see it.
And it caused so much damage that it caused I-85 bridge to totally collapse.
And on top of it all, how many lives were affected by this because of this one person?
Right. But
unbelievable.
But that's not what I'm driving at. Is you and I have the hardest time just starting our own fireplace fire, much less catching a concrete and steel structure on fire to where it fails.
Not a joke.
For real.
No, it's not a joke. You can ask my children. I am I know how to light a fire, but for some freaking reason, the wood, I swear to you, the wood that my friend gave me.
We get like green wood for some reason.
Yeah, and it's beyond, Davin's like, let me help you. And he's over there, and you can see the sweat coming off of his because he's like trying to be all manly, his
trying
man
to start
card.
the fire. Yeah, exactly.
This is devastating his man card right now. Because he's a manly, living in Colorado kind of guy.
So we have a hard time starting our own wood fire, which is supposed to burn, and this guy somehow sets a structure made of steel and concrete to the point where it melts and fails. One crackhead does away with all of I-85 bridge.
Well, I'm sure that, he is Negan.
Yeah, what is he? And they still don't know what caused the fire, like what he used to start the fire with.
Probably his lighter.
But catching what? You've seen what an underpass looks like. It's steel and concrete.
I've never been to Atlanta. Is there a lot of trash?
Maybe, I guess.
Well, that's the only thing I can think of is that the trash, and then it heats up the what do you call
the structure?
The structure itself, like the concrete, and then of course blacktop and all that stuff starts to ooze. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like volcanic, really. I mean, we watched that movie. What is it with Tommy Lee Jones?
Volcano.
Volcano. You see
that's
things
Hollywood.
Melting.
That's Hollywood.
But you don't use a match.
No.
It was lava.
Yeah, it was lava. Crackheads don't have access to lava in Atlanta, last I checked. I'm just saying. I mean, that might get written into The Walking Dead in the near future. I don't know, but...
Why does it not sound like it was just a dude? Like it sounded like something else.
I don't know, man. It's definitely messed up. Right. Okay, so we've got our musical guest on the phone right now. We have Greg Finger with us. Welcome to the show, Greg.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Now, tell everybody where you're at right now so they can kind of get an idea of where you are and everything.
Right now, I am in my bedroom.
Very
Lexington,
specific.
Kentucky.
Lexington. You know what? That's actually a really nice town. I've driven through Lexington.
That was actually a song lyric.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Is that a song lyric?
No, it sounds like a song lyric.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in my bedroom in Lexington, Kentucky. And then, of course, she's going to break up with him, and the truck tire is going to blow up because it was on the Atlanta highway.
Right?
Yeah.
How many country songs have been written about the Atlanta I-85 bridge? I wonder?
None.
No, it's not the 70s. Not too many trucker songs anymore, from way back in the day. I don't know how old you are, Greg, but when I was growing up, there were a lot of trucker songs. C.J. McCoy or whatever.
We don't
Convoy.
want to talk about.
Remember
what?
that? Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Go back to where you
and
came
Smokey
from.
and the Bandit and all that stuff back in the I'm from Oklahoma. You
Greg,
grew up
please
with a
save me.
car redneck culture. What do you want?
Greg, say something quickly.
Sorry, go ahead, man.
I don't know. I'm taking this in. I'm enjoying it.
He's like, wait, that's some ideas. We can bring that shit back. This is going to be great. I mean, not that you're having a hard time. I mean,
no, he's not. No. There was no need to bring that back.
All right, you guys get a nice close look at Greg Finger here. I'm going to show this picture of him on our big screen here, so you can see that.
Oh, geez, it's so hard to look at him. Let me try.
He's a hideous human being.
It does, and my eyes start to cry. This one especially.
Now, you look like you might have played some football or something. Were you into sports?
Did.
You did. See, takes one to know one.
He's got a football.
In high school and college.
And college. Where'd you go to college?
Do tell.
I went to Georgetown College in Kentucky.
Okay, I'm going to look at you here. Were you a defensive back?
I was a tight end.
Tight end.
Okay. So I blocked and I caught passes.
Yeah. So, the picture
can't really tell.
Really good.
Yeah.
Can't really tell. You're sitting down in that picture.
Yeah,
so
I can't tell how tall you are. You're probably what, 6'2", 6'3"?
And I can't see your end. So
6'4".
6'4". Like Joel McHale. Joel McHale from
Tom Brady.
From the Great and Tom Brady.
Yeah, when I was in ninth grade, I was the same size as I am now, and when I was on a basketball team, and they used to chant Shrek at me.
Oh,
so there's that.
Shrek. So there's that.
Oh
my God.
That.
Oh, that's awesome.
There was nothing wrong with that.
Oh no, I'm claiming it. I like that.
Okay, so
that's awesome.
Shrek, that's great.
Okay, well, so let's talk about how we came upon him. So he's going to be up here in Sunderland, Mass.
Yep.
And I really, honestly want to get some people together because I have a group of friends, lady friends, who really love country music, and they go all out.
And we got Kellyanne saying, "Hey guys, do you know Eric? Is Eric one of your buds, or is he just a fan of the show?"
Eric is our manager, which is funny that he would say that.
Don't say that. That's not nice. You're supposed to build him up.
I wish I'd have known that. I would have grabbed a Shrek picture and thrown it up there. You know?
I think I still have Shrek from one of our kids' birthday party cakes where he goes around in circles with Donkey.
Is there a scene with Shrek with a guitar, like at the end where they're doing? No, it's karaoke.
It's got to be him doing karaoke.
Like
I think.
So let's talk a little bit about your music really quick. Obviously, sure. I mean that's why you're here, and we're gonna play your song here in a minute. We got the video.
I want to see the video.
Yeah, we're gonna play the video if only in just a minute. How long have you guys been playing together? You and your band members there.
We've been a band for a year.
Really?
So only a year. But before that, I mean, all of us kind of played around town, but we weren't together. One of my good friends, Dick McClellan, he's been playing with me for a couple of years, but the other guys, Greg Finger Band started like a year and 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome.
We just hit it hard since then.
And you guys have great country names, like you're Greg, you got Zach, Duke, and Austin.
Yeah, but Duke sounds like he got off the Irish boat and selling selling bourbon.
Well, if you don't say the last names, if you just
that
go
last
with
name is awesome.
Duke McClellan.
That doesn't sound right. I think he made it up.
He's one of those old bare knuckle fisted boxer guys from back in the day.
The Queen's
Duke
rules.
McClellan. Yes, I'm going to fight everyone.
He doesn't have a waxed mustache.
No.
Though.
I'm sorry. I probably I shouldn't make these assumptions about him. I don't even know the guy. Just
I'll tell him. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So who is the toughest guy in your band?
The toughest?
Yeah. If you were playing in the movie...
Look at him, he's huge. Probably him.
No, he is. He probably is. But if you were playing in the movie Roadhouse, who would be the first one to jump in and break up the fight?
Between who?
Out of all the guys in the band member. It'd be you, Greg?
It would be me, but I'm not the toughest in certain situations. Like if we're talking physically, yes. But I'm the first one to complain if I don't get my coffee. Or if I'm simultaneously a huge diva.
Yeah. You got first world problems.
Like Gaston.
First world problems, but I'm also the one, yeah.
Why do I see you punching somebody holding a cup of cappuccino?
Yeah.
That should be a meme or something for me.
Right?
Really? Well, I can do that,
All right.
I'm going to work on that one.
All right. So without further ado, I want to play your song for everybody, and then we'll talk about you coming up here to the Boston area and having fun and hang out with us for the rest of this crazy show that we do. So everybody, this is the Greg Finger Band. The song is If Only, and here's the video, which you can also find on YouTube as well. And we'll talk more about how they can connect to your music after the song. All right. So here you go, guys. Enjoy.
Lately, I've been feeling lonely. Lately, I'm feeling like before. Maybe time just gotta show me, or maybe I won't ever know. If only I just knew her heart, if only she would just come right out, if only I just knew which way to run, which way to go, if only. One day, this tide will be below me. One day, I'll be on better shores. Till then, I'll be playing these strings. Till then, who knows if I'll be yours.
There you go. That's the Greg Finger Band, and
awesome.
That's really, really great, man. That was awesome.
Well, thank you.
And I know the lyrics to it now.
So have you?
Davin.
Yes. What? What? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have Greg Finger up there in the corner, aka Shrek.
Hey, put a Shrek picture up. What is with you?
I'm working fast tonight, guys.
You are working fast. Look at you go. There's laundry to do, my friend.
I'm impressed.
Are you impressed? You found me some Shrek and threw it up there.
That was quick.
Yeah, I'm half producer, half host.
He's quick with lots of things. Yep. Being married is, yep.
Well, you got to get the worst stuff over quickly.
And what I meant was popcorn.
Oh, right, that, yes.
It's got the Orville Redenbacher that.
So are you getting airplay with this? Are you guys on the radio anywhere yet, with If Only?
Yeah, we are. We get a lot of online internet play, but like FM stations, we're at some random FM stations across the country. Not any huge ones.
Right. But that's how it starts when
Spotify.
You're like ahead of.
You guys know Spotify?
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Of course, that's my friend.
So like we put If Only out, and it's got like 35,000 plays in less than a month.
Awesome.
So
that's sweet.
We're getting on a lot of good,
getting some good
Spotify playlists and stuff.
Yeah, that's good traction.
Yeah, you get with all those, like with TuneIn and Spotify, and they're awesome. It's a great way. And the thing is, it's so convenient, especially for like people who. Like I was in the city bringing my friend back the other day. I drove to Boston, to bring her back, and I was thinking to myself, I was getting itchy in the car because it was a rental for Davin, who had an accident, so the insurance gave us a rental car, and I was getting kind of itchy because I didn't have my XM radio.
Oh, right, I know.
Like, I was totally like having like hives. I was like, I don't want to listen to these DJ people.
Right.
It was true, though. I was like, oh, my gosh, I want my XM. But you know what? You hear so much. I love the diversity of music.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm with you on
like,
that.
I listen to you, Greg, the Greg Finger Band, and I think of different people. I think of you can fall into some country and you can fall into some folk, and it just sounds so warm. It's like a really, really cool, warm feeling. It could go in completely, different directions.
Now, did you sing back when you were playing football, or did you just pick up the singing? When did you start with the singing?
I sung a little bit.
Right.
I would kind of in the dorm rooms. I would be playing the piano, and this was back in the day, and I'd play for all the girls, and play stupid cover songs and play the piano. And
oh, dude, I can't even imagine how many girls are still like, oh, that man, oh. So just thinking about it.
I'm curious, at what point did you say, okay, I'm playing college football now, but it's clear I'm not going to go pro. I'm going to go ahead and take this music career instead of try to get drafted.
Football.
Huh?
You and the football.
Well, because everybody who goes, and if you go to college ball, you're thinking, can I take the next step? Everybody does. I mean, I don't care who you are.
Sure.
And you wonder about that because you don't know until you try.
That's true. With everything, sure.
Right. So what was your pivotal point? Did you get hurt or something in school, or did you go, okay, this is going to be a lot easier on my body? What helped you make that decision?
I did get hurt my senior year, so I had shoulder surgery. But
you quitter. No.
God, that's awful.
But the pivotal point for me, I got my degree in exercise science.
No, okay.
And I was a personal trainer. I was a personal trainer for 2 years after college, so I'm 27 now. And I always had a music background, but I got this songwriting. I listened to Zach Brown Band's album called Uncaged, and I literally became obsessed with country music. So they got me started in country music. So
okay, I see it now.
I kind of caught the bug.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Caught the bug. And I started writing songs. So on my breaks in personal training, I would write songs every single day. So I think I wrote upwards of 80 songs.
Wow.
In 6 months. So I was really busy doing that. Most of them sucked. That's the truth. But
you got to get
my first kind of exactly.
Hey,
first
that's
songwriting experience.
You know what I'm impressed with is I don't hear any auto tune on this record. It all sounds like your real voice. It's real.
People can sing. Imagine that.
so glad you noticed that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
nice and organic. I don't hear auto-tune in country music very often, but
There is some.
there is some. I know
Oh,
there
yeah.
is some. I mean, because it's new technology, relatively speaking,
Mm-hmm.
and so there's that.
There's just some for the people who can't sing. Wink, wink.
That would be me. Thank you very much. I'm the I'm King Auto-Tune.
No.
Yeah,
You say
yeah.
now. What do I say about this? Because
You
it's
say
like ratatouille in
she-
my house.
Okay, she believes that anyone can sing, and
I sing. I've done theater all my life, and then in radio and all that crap. And he doesn't. He's kind of tone deaf. But the thing is, when I listen to I watched Straight Outta Compton the other night, and if you're gonna tell me that Eazy-E
right.
is like the best singer and the best rapper, and
no.
the best talker and the best breather.
No, right
that's
place,
ever
right
hit the
time,
earth.
right culture at the time, all of
Right
that
on.
stuff for them. Did you
And
see
that's
Straight
what I'm
Outta
saying.
Compton, Greg? Did you see that movie by chance?
I have never seen it.
Oh, okay.
It's a great movie. It really is.
Yeah, whether you're
I mean,
a
it
fan
sheds-
of rap or not, it's a really
it
good
sheds a
movie.
lot of perspective on different things. But
Yeah.
the point is that different people have different places they fit in.
Yeah.
And you can't compare different voices to other voices, and
So-
there's so much room.
So, Greg, you got a new fan, a guy who watches our show a lot, Justin, down in North Carolina.
Awesome.
He says,
Awesome.
I like them because they have a country Dave Matthews Band
Yes.
sound. So there it is.
Yes, when he said Zach
Wow.
Brown, I was like, Zach Brown. That's it.
That's the
what
vibe you're going
yeah,
for, right?
Yeah.
Right. So see, this is the cool thing about this platform versus because I've worked in radio for like 20 years all over the country. So is Anna.
So do you play any Zach Brown at all?
Yeah, do you cover any of it?
We do cover it.
Nice.
We do a lot.
The remix, right? You do the.
We may be. I shouldn't say this, but we may be opening for Zach Brown sometime. this
Oh,
year.
that'd be
Do
great.
not even say that.
So we got your backstage passes right here to Zach Brown Band through Greg
Yeah,
Finger.
We
Yeah.
get that. Davin and Anna are coming
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
You
I
guys
just
come with us.
So if you did open for Zach Brown, where would the first show be? Do you know?
It would only be one,
Okay.
and it would be somewhere in the Midwest.
Okay.
And so
Well, that narrows it down.
both of our managers have been talking.
Right.
Thankfully, our manager's a persistent bug
Yeah.
who bothers people until he gets what he wants, which
That's-
is great in a manager.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Like
so
him.
He's got a good. He's been actually developed a relationship with Zach and the band's manager, so that's great. So we're just
That's
waiting to hear back
awesome.
from them. And
That's super cool.
So exciting. Rolla, Missouri, Zach Brown.
Rolla, Missouri.
That's all I could come up with on
Yeah.
such a short notice.
there's
We
a lot
broke
of-
down there, so
There's a lot of Midwest.
I
you could
remember
cover.
that one. But yeah, so that's great. So you heard it here. He said I could sing "Whiskey's Gone" with him
Okay.
and Zach Brown. You heard him say that, right?
Yeah, I heard
Deal.
that. Yeah, that's a deal.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said deal.
You said deal?
That's one of my
Yeah,
favorite
okay.
songs.
Yeah,
All right,
he's
sounds
down with
good.
that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to some current event stuff going on because if you want to hang out with us, I'd love to have you on, and we'll keep talking about some of the crazy stuff that's going on out there in the world. As you know, we don't get terribly political on the show.
I try
but,
not
but
to.
one of the biggest talking heads has a scandal, a sex scandal. I'm talking about Bill O'Reilly. Yes.
A sex scandal? Oh,
Yes.
ew.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Bill O'Reilly says that he's, quote, vulnerable to lawsuits because he's a big public figure.
Well, I want a plastic wrap over my ears as protection.
Now, O'Reilly posted the statement to his website after the Times report on Saturday, and Fox News parent company 21st Century Fox backed him in a statement saying that they have paid $13 million out to 5 women since 2002 over various complaints.
Oh, I remember this.
Right,
Yeah, I remember
and
this.
some of them are like kind of like a pay for play thing, like he
Pay
would
for play?
like he would put them on the show and say that they would let them contribute to the show if they would agree to meet him in the hotel room
Or sing
later on.
Whiskey's Gone.
Whiskey's Gone Bad.
Yeah, bad, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Fox is still dealing with all the legal fallout of all this stuff. And you'll remember Roger Ailes, the head of Fox,
Yes.
got into that whole big thing with Megyn Kelly.
Sure did.
And all that stuff. And so now you got Bill O'Reilly also being kind of sucked into this whole scandalous way they operate. And I know that goes right up your, well.
First of all, I don't want the word sucked up. And then
Sucked
that's
in,
really
sucked-
sucked in. Anything
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Bill
yeah.
O'Reilly
Right. Oh.
besides
Suck?
sucks.
Just suck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then the other stuff, ugh, that's all I got to say to every single thing. And you know what? All of this is just so, if you
Okay.
think you're going to hide something, you're
Right,
not.
right.
And so the truth always comes out. And if you're going to do something to someone and ruin their career,
Right.
and it's not true, it always comes back to you too. And it's unfortunate that this is the way the world works.
Right.
But if those ladies are wrong, those ladies are going to get theirs. And if he's wrong,
right,
he can afford it.
Right.
So, and I'm not one to judge because right now, oh my gosh, that's the last thing I want to do right now.
Yeah,
is
totally.
judge anything these days, except for maybe like a men's bikini contest. I'm up for that.
Okay, so that's a good transition to the next story. You have no idea where we're going with the show tonight, Anna, because she's been so busy with so many things.
No, why?
Are you guys fans? Greg, are you fans of WWE? Do you ever keep up with the WWE? Because her mom
John Cena.
I used to watch it as a kid.
Okay,
John Cena.
John Cena, according to, he did it at WrestleMania 33, is officially off the market.
Aww.
He asked his longtime girlfriend, Nikki Bella, at WrestleMania 3 to marry him, got down on one knee.
Look at that.
He's
such
nine.
a nice guy, though.
I really do like John Cena.
Golly.
And here she is.
I mean, some of these wrestler guys are just kind of like, they do all that crazy stuff. But I mean, he really is just such a good person.
Right.
So I'm happy for those naked people up there. They're
Unfortunately,
so cute.
though, the joke's on her because nothing is real in the ring. So, it's all fake, right?
Don't. No, they're really getting married. You see
No,
the
they
size
are.
of that rock?
Yeah, no, they're totally getting
He already
married.
talked about it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are doing that.
That's awesome.
Totally
Good
getting
for
married.
him.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So Cena off the market.
I love it when people get to suffer like I do.
Yeah.
Yay.
Misery. Are you married, Greg, or no? You got any lady?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's right. You told me off the air a little
Giggles.
bit. Because we were talking off air about how your wife is not a fan of The Walking Dead. She doesn't watch the show.
Yeah,
right?
she's not. She's scared of everything. She's scared
Okay.
of butterflies.
No, that's okay. I'm scared of moths.
What's the okay, what is her threshold of content that she'll accept? Like, what's like the scariest thing? Like, will she watch Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby from like back in the day? Or The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy? What's her threshold?
We've been watching the show Luther. Which
About the devil?
No. It's like a crime TV show.
Oh,
but
that
people
Luther.
are like
Okay.
brutally murdered, and
Jeez.
I thought it was a
she
show.
hates it, but like she's getting through it.
Okay.
Oh.
I was afraid it was a show of chronicling Luther Vandross's weight loss and gain throughout his career. Luther, look, I'm big. Look, I'm skinny.
Luther.
Yeah. So, just think when you said Luther, that's what popped into my head first. I'm like, oh yes, the weight loss show.
Okay. Or it's a new show.
So she'll watch like the CSI type shows.
Yeah,
those sorts of things.
that's a little weird because that's the stuff that I do not watch. I have never watched a CSI in my life. I refuse to.
It brings you down.
I won't watch it. It's like I'm Portuguese. There's enough death when I call somebody. It's like, did you know who died? Oh yeah. And then there's like a list of them. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch a show about people getting killed. It's not gonna do it for me.
Right.
I'd rather watch Disney. I'm kind of like one of those. I don't know. I'm secretly really want to be a princess, but I love the color black.
Right.
So
She'll be like an evil princess.
yeah, but I'm not evil. I just want to wear black.
So there's some Disney news as well, since you bring up princesses.
Get out of here.
Yes. So
Is my psychic thing going tonight?
I think it is. You don't know this about her, Greg, but she has an amazing psychic ability.
I
and
swear
that's-
to you, I have no idea he picked any of this
and
stuff.
I'm not even
From
lying
naked
about
people
that.
to Disney. What's going on?
Well, Disney is going to.
Well,
What's that? Go ahead.
Read my mind.
Yeah, can you
read
read
my mind.
Go ahead, read Greg's
Read
mind.
your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, you are. Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Is he black?
No.
Is he a lab?
He's a lab mix.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, something in his life, maybe his mom and dad were black. I don't know, but he's a lab. I don't know. What's on your mind right now is like what you're doing for the rest of the week. You're really, really busy, and you're wondering if this show is going to help you, like, really achieve anything. And then you're wondering about the show here in Massachusetts and how many people are going to show up. And you kind of like us, and that's kind of cool because you think we're okay, and you might want to come back again, and that's okay.
Anna, not everyone's a Patriots fan. Okay. I'm just saying.
So far, am I doing okay? Am I doing okay?
She just assumed
Yeah,
the
you're doing
world.
great.
She assumes the world loves all New Englanders because of the Patriots.
Well, wait a minute. How did that make an assumption of
I'm reading your mind. Does not everything come back to the Patriots at some point or
no,
another
I
in your
just want him
conversation?
to like us and come back on our show.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I'm talking about him, not you.
No, I know, but you always somehow you watch. She'll steer the conversation
You
into
steered it into
either
the
into
Patriots.
Tom Brady or the Patriots. It'll come back to it eventually.
Okay, did that even
It will.
go? You're the one who brought up the Patriots.
He said he was 6'4". You go, Tom Brady 6'4".
Oh, see, he's getting jealous. You don't know this about David,
No,
but
I
he's always
she-
wanted to be 7 foot tall. That was his goal.
Yeah, I wanted to be Triple H, but I'm not.
He's
so.
not. So what's the thing with Disney? Tell me
Oh,
already.
yeah, thing with Disney. So they are now adopting TSA-style checkpoints when you get on like their monorail and stuff.
Monorail?
Well, they're saying that by doing the TSA-style pat-downs and stuff, it is a better security checkpoint to check people before they come into the park there at Disney. No word on if that's going to be an upcharge or a special thing.
Oh, for God's stop that.
People riding the monorail.
At least they could do is put them in costume of some sort.
That wouldn't be creepy at all. I just had Goofy pat me down.
No, I mean some other costume. I mean, make them look happy.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Is
this necessary?
That's a real TSA
no,
pat down.
No, it's not.
Yes. That's a real TSA pat down right
We're
there.
not going to need any of that because it's going to probably shut down Epcot anyway. Nobody wants to go to Europe anymore.
No, the Epcot is still in full function, but they did build a wall around the Mexico part of Epcot. That already happened.
Enough. Move on. Your pictures were enough. Just move.
Okay.
On.
All right.
Let's
Are we
go.
done with that? So,
Yes.
So you
very
down with
done.
the Disney pat downs at the before you ride the monorail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. I don't want anybody touching me. I don't want people looking at me.
Okay. Something that Anna is very much into. You're very much into futuristic Jetson-y kind of stuff.
Good.
I mean,
what?
who isn't,
Now
right?
we're going in a good direction.
All right.
Yes,
Is this good?
Bring it on.
And you know how I roll. As soon as I take us into a good direction, I immediately nosedive it into something terrible and dark.
Oh, dear God. What? What?
That's just what I do.
Could you possibly do now?
No, coming up very soon, flying air taxis, unmanned air taxis.
Heard about it.
With Google and Uber. They're going to be developing these air single-person pods that, like, they're going to start in New York and places like that,
Screw you. I'm never doing it.
where you can be transporting people all around cities.
No, I won't.
Within the next decade.
Not this girl.
Electric virtual takeoff and landings.
Oh, dear.
eVTOLs is what they call it.
No. There's enough fighting on the street. Could you imagine what kind of fighting would take place up there?
Greg, would you take one of these automated flying pods? Just zip you up and around.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
See, but the thing is, they run electrically, right? I mean, they're electric powered things,
Such a bad idea.
right? And so here's what I'm concerned about, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but in some cities,
Like LA when it goes black?
there's that, but no, these are like battery charge, but there's like a weight limit, Oh. And so you have to like carefully screen people, because if you get some really big dude on there, or even just a real good sized guy, it won't fly as far.
That's so nice of you to say man instead of woman. That was really sweet.
Oh, I wasn't thinking women. I was thinking about big fat dudes. I mean, would you? I mean, that's the
There
only
has to be a
reservation.
weight limit.
Like,
There's going
okay,
to be a weight limit.
like for instance, let's say I'm about to take one of these pods. It's about to take off and take me to my destination.
Sure.
But before I do, some huge guy gets out of the pod. I'm like, dude, he used up all the battery. It's like using up the hot water in a shower.
Or those really ridiculous curling irons in the 80s that had the battery pack thing in it, and it was
Right.
always supposed to stay hot.
Okay,
Never did.
can't relate to that, but yeah,
Never
I'll go with
did.
that. Yeah.
It was like a little curling iron you could take with you.
Yeah.
And they showed the girls. They're like, "Oh my God, I can do it anywhere." She's at the beach. Just do it at the beach. Oh, it's done.
And
it
you're
was
still holding on to this.
I am. Piece of crap.
You bought that Ronco
I
battery
did.
charged?
I bought that thing, man. It had like this super liquid thing in it. Some
Yeah.
charger battery thing. You click it and it works. No, it
Right.
doesn't.
No,
Look at my
not so
hair.
much. Okay.
No. So this is the pod thing. And when
That's
is
the
this
pod
going to
thing.
be happening?
Within the next decade, they'll be flying all over the place, buzzing around the cities, and eventually it'll become the fifth element.
Okay, you do know that they're already doing like these kind of taxis in Dubai.
Well, yeah, that's of course.
Yeah.
Because there's no regulation there as long as you have money.
Well, yeah.
You can do whatever you
Everybody's
want.
a prince.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So now they have these. They're already working. That's what I thought you were going to talk about. I didn't realize
It's coming to New York City.
Of course it
probably
is.
Boston, San Francisco, all the major metropolitan cities first. Google, Uber, Airbus, they're all working together. And my like I say, my concern is running out of juice before I have to get on my pod and go wherever.
I'll wait. I'm going to wait this
Okay.
out. I'm going
All
to
right.
wait till everybody's tried them and
Right.
crashed.
Right.
Because they
Right.
will.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to, I think they
Right.
will. And there's those buildings. It's New York, for God's sakes.
Yeah. And then another cool thing in the world of tech is have a look at this girl right here. You know how you love your Instagram filters and so
I
forth?
do.
Okay, can you see this,
Oh,
everybody?
my.
Can you get a good look at that?
Yeah, she doesn't look real. She looks plasticky.
She is kind of plasticky.
She looks rubbery. She looks like she could be like a wax figure at a museum.
Okay. Well, it turns out she's one of these advanced sex dolls.
Oh, dear God. Are you for real? Where did you come up with this?
This is in the news. I didn't.
She's real?
She's a real sex bot. And makers say that she will make you fall in love with her because she can speak and flirt with you. Her name is Harmony 2.0. It's a customizable chat with 18 different personality traits ranging from intellectual to shy, thrill-seeking, and sexual.
No. You know what she is?
And so, what?
She's Kathy 3.3. I've dated 3 of them, and they all rejected me. So this one's staying with me forever. Right, Kelly? Right?
So,
like dyes her hair to look like Kelly.
So the crazy thing is she comes with a persistent memory that allows her to build up relationships with whoever owns her. So this way Bill O'Reilly doesn't have to pay off a bunch of women after all. He can just buy the sex bots. And and he's all set. He won't get sued. You know?
All the bills. Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
He can sneak anything into her drink.
What do you think, Greg? What if you're playing some gig somewhere and this thing and this chick
thing? Don't call her a thing.
Well, she's a robot. I mean, what if she comes strolling backstage and starts chatting up the band? You know?
I think that whole thing is sad.
It's really scary.
I mean,
it scares me to
how about
death.
how about you build a relationship with a real human? That's an idea.
Yeah, but humans can be so tedious, and
especially
sometimes
after Facebook.
Yeah, humans do suck.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Okay, and if you have one of these and you're married, is it cheating or not?
Of course it's cheating.
Well, no, because women have their toys and stuff.
That's cheating.
How's that cheating?
Because women don't go in the bedroom and go, yeah, so anyway, I was out with Kathy.
But you would if you had someone who would talk to you.
Well, is there a man one?
Well, of course there's a man one.
There's a male?
I don't have that picture, but there is one.
Of course you don't. You went for the girl, didn't you?
Well, that's the only one I saw the picture of.
Of course. You weren't looking for the man. You're looking to replace me with Kelly, aren't you?
I might. It's Harmony. Her name is Harmony, and she gets offended when you mispronounce her name.
She's going to get offended by...
You can't hurt her because she's a robot.
Easter's not here yet. You're making me sin. I'm not going to be quiet now.
All right, you want to play? You want to play Guess the Crime?
See, you're making me sin again. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Greg.
Greg, he's so uncomfortable he can't even.
By the way, if you're watching the show right now, we're about to play Guess the Crime, where I put a mugshot up of somebody up there. Oh, Justin says, "Are these dolls in the flying taxis?" Yes, Justin, they will, but they'll totally deplete the taxi, batteries.
YOLO.
Yeah, and then you'll die crashing to your death with a sex bot.
Isn't it him that wants the YOLO party?
He wants the YOLO party.
Oh my God! There's your guest.
There's your YOLO. All sex bots. Harmony 2.0 or whatever.
That would be such a great YOLO party. Greg,
right.
I'll go in with you.
Okay, so I've got a couple of different things for Guess the Crime today, but today we're gonna go with this young lady right here. I'm gonna put it up on the big screen here, so you guys have a look at her mugshot and see if you can guess what she did to get herself arrested. Okay, just look on the screen. It should be coming up on the Facebook screen here. You should see it right now, as a matter of fact.
What the heck's wrong with her knees? Is that what got her arrested, being on them? I'm not going to. Okay, you know what? I'm leaving it to you guys. I swear I will not say anything right now. I just won't.
Do you want to take a guess, Greg?
I won't.
Why is this?
Hold on, I'm trying to see.
Oh, you got to refresh your screen probably.
I'm refreshing it.
Yeah, refresh.
I'm going to leave it to you, Greg. I'm serious. I'm going to just throw it at you, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to refresh my screen and see if Justin's commenting as well. And so you got to guess what
what is it?
Facebook.com/Davin and Anna Show.
Got it.
There you go. Okay.
But we're supposed to ask what she did?
Yeah, try to guess what she did to get in trouble, just by looking at the picture that's up on the screen right now.
Oh, gosh.
Right? Oh, jeez. I just don't even want to. Why are you doing this?
I'll leave it to Anna.
No! Okay. Go, Davin.
Was she
supplying services for people?
That's a belt buckle on her lap. It's one of those wide belts.
Oh,
What's that? What's that, Anna?
I said, was she supplying services for people in college when she wasn't supposed to?
She's a 25-year-old Catholic.
That's not a college. That's a seminary.
She's a 25-year-old Catholic high school teacher in New Jersey. And, she got arrested for having happy fun time with one of her students there.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
And apparently they took this picture right after it happened. Because her knees are all bruised up. Or she does it all the time, and they're just, perpetually.
What they didn't tell you was because what they didn't tell. Okay, wait a minute. Now, she's a Catholic teacher and she did it with a student.
Yeah,
and she looks like that.
Yeah,
she's been kneeling a lot.
That's right. Because she's been asked for forgiveness, or
I hope so, or
whatever.
So
she's been charged with sexual assault on that one. I got another one, though, that's actually better.
Thanks, Davin. That's great. That's fantastic.
I've got a better one, though. Because the thing is...
You're bringing me down, Davin.
It's the pictures.
Disappointing me.
The pictures are worth 1,000 words, and that's what's funny to me is I saw that picture, I'm like, oh, my God, look at her knees.
Watch.
What?
Davin?
No, I'm just
Look,
saying.
see my look?
Yeah?
The picture. That's my picture.
Oh, that's your words?
Disappointed.
Okay, we'll do another one here. Here's another good one right here. Okay. Look at this guy.
Oh, what is that?
Christopher Patrick Schulz is his name. Okay, can you see his picture there?
Yeah, lots of hair.
Okay, Schuler is his name.
All
Christopher
right.
Patrick Schuler. Guess what he got arrested for?
He got a wow. He's
Look at
got
that
quite
guy.
the look.
Yeah, look at that guy's face. In fact, let's make it big so everybody can see him really
All right,
closely.
give him to Greg first.
Yeah, okay, Greg.
What a
All right,
haircut.
this one's not as bad as the high school.
He's a Floby? What is with this guy's head?
He did go to the Flobies R Us for his hairstyle.
All right.
But
Okay.
guess what this guy did? Anybody want to comment on the wall? You can as well.
Besides the scowl, he looks like a nice enough fella.
Except for the scowl. He's very put up. Oh, we got Tony chiming in on the show tonight. Tony's one of our friends around here in New England. Stealing puppies out of PetSmart is what Tony says.
I think he was stealing, but not puppies.
Stealing,
I think
okay.
there was drugs related to this guy.
There were no drugs related. However, miraculously, there was no drugs related, and the story comes out of Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
So surprised, Florida.
Yeah, no drugs at all in this one. This is a Florida case.
Okay, so is there an
Was there-
alligator involved?
No alligators. He's 32 years old. Guess what he did to get arrested?
He went ballistic in a all-you-can-eat buffet.
Ooh, that's a good guess. It's wrong, but that's a great guess.
Okay, what happened?
Justin says he was stealing beer. You want to take a guess on this one, Greg?
Gosh, he just looks like the biggest creeper weirdo ever.
That haircut is terrible.
That haircut. Somebody take him to Great Clips.
It's terrible. I mean, it's just awful. And, you know, it looks like it's still not ending. Like there's still like 2 inches above the
Right.
picture.
Yeah.
That keeps going.
He's got
And
like
that's
a,
disappointing.
He's got like a gorilla dome.
That's,
you know, one of those,
that's
like,
kind of
you know,
like...
he's
you
got a
know,
weird
maybe
head.
You can't help that he's like that. Okay, so
here's
what's going on?
All right, so here's what I did. He went into a Florida Target store and he took a couple of DVDs of Assassin's Creed and Doctor Strange. He shoved the DVDs in the Target bag and tried to walk out with the DVDs. Just petty theft, stealing the DVDs. But the thing that got me on this photo is when they arrested him, he says, "Hey, I was just trying to get a couple movies so I could spend some quality time with my girlfriend tonight."
That's a girlfriend?
Yes. So imagine you're this guy's girlfriend and he comes home to you every night.
Well, he probably smiles better than that. So if we lift his mouth up, he's a little cuter.
Anyway, he was released after $2,000 bail, but I'm just like, God, this guy.
$2,000 bail. Look how many movies that would have bought you. You could take the girlfriend somewhere else.
Just gonna have some quality time with some Assassin's Creed with my lady friend.
Wow, he's a romantic too.
Does your wife like Assassin's Creed or Doctor Strange? Would she watch those with you, Greg?
You know that's not a good date night for us.
That's not on the playlist for you guys.
Oh my
By the way, in
gosh.
case you're just tuning in, I've got Greg Finger from the Greg Finger Band on the phone, and he's a tremendous country music artist. And we played his.
I want to play the video going out as well.
We'll play it again
Yeah,
before we
we'll do
leave the
that.
show tonight. But here's a picture of Greg Finger, and oh wait, here's a picture of you and is this Duke McFisterson McFist there McClellan? This is your
Duke McClellan. Is his
McClellan?
name.
Yeah,
He does look like a good Irishman.
He looks like he could fight. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
he's got that whole MMA shaved head thing going. Or is he a lover?
No, he's a lover.
Is he really?
Oh, see, that's good though. Nobody's
That
gonna
is.
mess with him.
That's true. Now, if he had just a little cauliflower ear from wrestling or something, he looks like he could be in the octagon,
You can buy those, you know.
right?
Those clip-ons.
little clip-on cauliflower ear.
If they don't, I'm making it. That's my Shark Tank idea. I'm gonna be like, you can put this on your ear, make you look like a badass.
Like, so when you go to like a rough bar, you just wear your cauliflower
Yes.
ear around.
Oh my God, SpongeBob.
Right?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
That would be the best ever.
Anchor arms and cauliflower ears. That's my new company. So if you want to look like you can kick butt, come see me.
Oh, so there's a new restaurant out there also as well. This is in North Carolina. The business is booming since they officially started banning children from the restaurant. I'm not making this up. This restaurant, they've officially banned, they say no children under 5 years old. They started this policy months ago, and the restaurant says there's been a 50% boost in business since everyone knows you can go there without the screaming infants and little toddlers.
Wonderful.
Do you like that?
I'm so glad they opened the mines again. You know what I'm saying? That's what they needed to do, is put them down there in those mines. Kalila will be very, very excited by this.
That's Indiana Jones Temple of Doom reference right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Good job.
No children.
No children.
So happy.
So anyway, the business has been taking a bunch of heat on social media from families with kids because they want to be able to go, and now they can't, and they're all butthurt over
Don't
it.
go to them. Why would you want to go if you got kids? I wouldn't take my kids there. I wouldn't even go. I'd be like, you don't want kids? Fine. You don't want me either. See you later. Bye.
Right.
Have fun, all you snooty non-kid people.
Yeah.
And then when they have kids, what happens? Well, we're not having kids. Really? All of you?
We're putting it off until that restaurant closes because I love to eat there so much. Right?
I wouldn't go.
No.
Just to see a principal alone. I
Right.
mean, you really?
What if you go there as an adult and you act like a child and start throwing fits and crying and stuff?
I would do that.
Huh?
I would totally do that because you know how I am.
Right?
Yeah,
That would be.
it would be good.
Justin says, North Carolina, we do things our way. So, Justin, have you been to this restaurant where no kids are allowed? Or
No, he's not allowed to go. YOLO!
Oh, my gosh.
That's Justin's favorite thing is YOLO.
Yeah, he likes the YOLO things.
Only because I came up with we should have a party when we, instead of a wake.
Right. Oh, did you hear about the guy that's suing Dunkin' Donuts? He's actually won a lawsuit against Dunkin' Donuts.
For what?
Okay, this is the most frivolous thing ever. It's not one of these stupid injury hot coffee lawsuits like you might think. Oh, well, he must have hurt himself somehow. No, he actually sued Dunkin' Donuts, a couple franchise owners up here in the Boston area, up here in
Of course it
Massachusetts.
was. Where else is it?
Yeah, right, because, you got nothing better to do with your time. He sued them because he asked for real butter on his bagels, and because they gave him butter substitute. He filed a lawsuit and actually won the lawsuit, and now they're forced to not misrepresent the butter as real butter.
It's not real butter.
No, it's the margarine or
Parquet?
whatever. Yeah, whatever it is, the plastic stuff made out of butter polymers or whatever. You know?
Interesting, Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, Duncan, I needed the real butter. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
And what was he putting butter on? I'm
On
trying
the
to think of-
bagel.
Butter on your bagel?
Butter my bagel.
You put butter on your bagel?
Well, whatever he's putting it on.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't put butter on anything in Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, no, because they don't have it. They don't have real butter, apparently.
No, there's nothing to put butter on. Like, what is he putting butter on? Is what I'm. Oh, his muffin. He's
Yeah.
buttering his muffin.
Butter my muffin. And so he
Okay.
wins the lawsuit.
So
and
what'd
now
he win?
and now the stores have to change their butter serving protocol over this asshole.
Well, no. Now I'm a little happy with that.
Are you really?
Yeah, because I like real butter.
Okay. All
So
right.
I wouldn't really jump to that. I think it's a good thing.
Right. So there's that. Oh, by
Thank-
the way, if you come up here, by the way, and have you ever been to Massachusetts, Greg?
I've never been. I can't wait.
Okay,
Okay.
so what
Forward to
time
it.
is it? What time is it? What? Let's see.
When is your show up
I'm
here?
looking at the date.
You're looking at that?
I believe it is the 5th of August.
One thing I will caution you
perfect.
against is if you're driving up here, they call them massholes for a reason. So you're going to have to get used to a slightly more aggressive driving style.
Okay,
here.
okay. Thank
But
you
you're a
very
big
much.
guy, so you could probably handle that. If not, you could take things into your own hands, like this guy did. You know how sometimes when people park, across the, take up 2 parking spaces because they have a fancy car?
Yes.
Okay, so this guy, this Jeep driver, actually spotted, and it's kind of a grainy security video, but this Jeep driver spotted this BMW parked across the lanes, and he proceeds to go and just push the BMW over with the front of his Jeep into its own parking space.
Wow.
See that?
What would you do?
Is that-
Yeah, we
since
should
you're
try that.
you're a BMW lover, and what would
Well,
you
I'm
do
a little
with
bit
that?
torn because I also have a big Bronco that I could do that with, you know?
Yes.
I don't think I would do that to somebody else's car, though. Although that is like a redneck dream come true, push the Beamer into its own spot.
Yes.
But anyway, so that happened. They don't know. They haven't identified the driver yet. They're actually trying to find him. It was posted
Those
on YouTube.
Jeep wheels look like donuts.
Yes. Ooh, Dunkin' Donuts.
You got me thinking about donuts now and wanting them, and we have one across the street.
Yeah.
Staring at it
Go there
right
and complain about their butter.
now. Like I can see it through the window, literally. I'm not even kidding you. It's
Yeah,
right there.
it does. It taunts us. That's why we're so fat.
Oh, it's so yummy.
Well, mostly me, but anyway.
Mostly me too.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's that.
Let's eat together.
So someday when you're married for a long time, you and your wife will just fantasize about junk foods. You can
How long have
eat
you been?
together.
How,
Yeah.
how long have you been married?
2 years. A little
Aw.
over 2 years.
Nice.
God, it's so cute.
So you've been married for 2 years. You've been with the Greg Finger Band for 1 year.
You are on fire,
Right.
my friend.
I know, right?
On fire.
So,
What's next?
yeah, what's your long? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Say that again? I
Where
didn't
do you
hear
see yourself in 5 years? He was talking all
I'm being
snooty.
I'm being
Yeah.
an idiot
No, you're good,
interviewer.
you're good.
No, I'm just fooling around.
Honestly, I hope we're doing arenas in 5 years. Honestly,
Awesome.
I think we can. We've been doing this for a year, and we've done really well on social media and kind of building what we're doing, but we're kind of laying the groundworks right now for what all of us believe in our management team and our booking agent and everybody believes can be a huge success. So that's kind of, we're going all in with it. So I'm thinking, honestly, I mean, I want to be doing arenas in 5 years. So
awesome.
That's
Nice.
the goal.
I think you're going to do it. I mean, you're already, there. You're halfway there. You're really good. I mean, it's awesome. I can't control myself.
Thank you.
I start getting like, but but seriously, I'd have these talks and my boss would start laughing because he's still one of my very good friends from long ago. His name is Mark. And he would say, and this one? And we'd go like yay or nay, like on songs and whatnot.
Oh, right.
And we would fight sometimes on some of the songs.
Over what songs to add on the radio station.
I would say, okay, but you wait and you see. And I was really good at it. That's one thing that I really miss is that
picking the music.
aspect. Is that aspect of the business when there were A&R people that actually were A&R people. You remember? And
Yeah.
they'd go out and they do stuff and it was personal. People built relationships and it took you into a whole new dimension of music and relationships. Now, it's so different, but it doesn't mean that it can't be that way anymore. It can be better now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because before you had to hit the ground and you had to get in the car and you had to drive and you had to see these musicians.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that now.
Yeah. No, with social media and everything, it's amazing.
There's
all the stuff
no
we can do out
excuse
there.
for not, opening up the forum to every musician and every kind of musician because it's an art form. So everybody's, I love to hear everything. I love to hear all these different things. There's a young man who got in touch with me the other day and I hope that we can get in touch with him. He's in Uganda.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get people all over the world, like literally, being a part of the show. It's really cool.
So, Greg, it's
so
just,
cool.
you guys are doing,
Yeah.
I mean, your sound is just so, like I said, it's warm. It feels really good.
By the way, Justin down in North Carolina who's watching the show, he says he'll buy a ticket. He'll be in Massachusetts from the 14th through the 21st of this month.
Of this month?
Yeah.
No, this
Awesome.
is, okay, but they're
So
not coming this month.
The show is, tell everybody again when the show is.
August.
August, okay.
August.
Okay,
We're
maybe
not
he-
in August.
No, maybe he was, okay. So
He's
he's gonna-
referring to being in Massachusetts because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said,
yeah.
have you ever been to Massachusetts?
Yeah, there you go. So
There you
Justin
go.
will be up here wreaking havoc on the roads.
Yes.
For the next month or so. So we're gonna play your song one more time before
Yes,
we get
please.
out of here because we got to wrap the show here in a minute. And Greg, man, I got to say, best of luck to you. I really enjoyed having you on the show.
And you definitely
so
have
much.
to. You have to come back before there's plenty of time. You'll have to talk to us again before the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's
Absolutely.
be friends on Facebook and we'll share each other's stuff and have a lot of fun. And by the way, if you guys like what you saw tonight, I'm about to play the video here again in just a second. Show them some love. Like, comment, share this video with all your friends. Share it with everybody because this is how we help these artists that really do belong on a bigger platform, but not quite there yet. We're like ahead of the curve.
That's right. And remember, you
so
can
it's
do
cool.
this. This is one of those things where it is so easy. You say a share, but a share to someone can make their career change from one moment to the next. I mean, today,
Right.
that's how it happens. So remember that.
Oh,
Amen.
and Kelly says that you're going to be performing in North Carolina as well at some point soon.
Awesome.
So,
There you go.
so Justin, you can cap
We're
out.
open for Colt Ford. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice, very cool. All right,
So
this is If Only, and thanks so much for watching, you guys. We will catch you tomorrow night at 7, and then Wednesday on the show we have a reggae band out of the UK called the Underclass.
I might be crying tomorrow on the show from beginning to end because my daughter turns 14 tomorrow and I can't handle it.
that's
And it's just one
right.
of these like mind screws that I'm going through. Don't worry about it.
14.
I might be eating during the show, like copious amounts of ice cream. Don't worry about it. I have my Spanx.
Very good. All right, guys, it's the Greg Finger Band. This is Only If. It's Davin and Anna live. Thank you so much for watching.
Lately, I've been feeling lonely. Lately, I'm feeling like before. Maybe time just gotta show me. Or maybe I won't ever know. If only I just knew her heart. If only she would just come right out. If only I just knew which way to run, which way to go. If only to go. She was the sweetest thing that I've ever known. She was the sunshine on my southern soul. But she don't make it easy, she don't make it tough. I'm just sitting here till my heart gives up. I'm just sitting here. One day this tide will